Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Jingle bells, it rings when we finish drinking our Glühwein, Mulled wine. Very typical for Germany, Austria, Switzerland, center of Europe, I would say, where the snow comes. Christmas markets are all over, and it's very cold, and you have to just heat up your hands on a hot glass of Glühwein. Of course, it heats up from inside as well. So Glühwein or Mulled wine is actually, you have to use a good wine. Use any good wine you have. Don't use the cheapest, because otherwise it tastes a little bit like vinegar. Yeah. So we will just pour our wine.
So nice red strong wine, right?
Yeah. Nice red and strong wine. We took here a Sula Cabernet Shiraz, without making advertising, just like that. Brown sugar we will use, and then we bring this all slowly. Then switch on the fire, and then of course spices. What we have: cinnamon, clove. We have a few cloves we put. Then we put cinnamon stick. What else we put? Some star anise. This is a broke one, but generally star anise is there. Then I love to put some peppercorns. It gives a little bit better spice. Often recipes don't have this. I like to put 6 to 8 peppercorns in there. And then the orange juice and lime juice. And before I squeeze my orange, I put a little bit of zest from the orange itself, and from the lime itself I put in there. And then of course my orange juice and a little bit of lime juice. Be careful with the lime juice. I prefer adding it little by little. Maybe later, if I taste it, when I taste it, it should be enough. Enough or whatever I need more, then I can add a little more lime juice. This has to slowly be heated up during a long time. Actually, you can keep it nicely and warm. And then what I would do, don't do it and drink it right away. Keep it covered. Once it has nicely boiled, reduced a little bit, cover it and let it stay for at least 3 hours. Yeah?
So you are steeping the spices.
Yeah,
basically.
the spices are all full spices. They need some time to give their flavor. Yeah, it is not that we use simply powders. Don't use powders, because the powders later on the wine will kind of swim on top. Will not be nice. So use the full spices and give it time. Yeah, give it time. No issue. Make it in the evening. Let it simmer. Let it stay for the next day. Next day you slowly heat it up again. One thing you have to be careful when you do next day. When you let it stay too long, be careful with the star anise. It's very strong taste. It should not overwhelm. This is one of the things which always happen, and then that can change your flavor. So the equilibrium of all the flavors between the lime, the orange, the star anise, and the cinnamon, that should be there. Okay, and then we bring it nicely to a boil. We can put a little bit of happiness to it. A little brandy I have prepared here. Yeah, so I think we put that. Makes it a bit funny as well. Okay.
A nice cognac.
Nice cognac can be, yeah, very good. And again I say, good quality of red wine. Don't put the cheapest red wine. You might, if you want to sell it and get rich, give a cheap red wine, but people will not come back, because after 2 glasses of Glühwein, you will end up with a headache, and that will not be happy, not be for a happy Christmas. Okay, a good wine has to be actually like that. There is a very interesting movie in German. It's called Die Feuerzangenbowle. It's actually a classic movie. It's kind of a Glühwein kind of thing. They put the same what we put, spices and wine without the sugar on the bottom, and there is a sugar cone, which is like a cone like this, and there is a metal thing which holds the sugar, and you pour brandy over that sugar and you burn it, and this is put in a big pot. Yeah, and that sugar, that will slowly melt and dip into the alcohol. In the meantime, the alcohol will more and more, the the pot will more and more boil, it will more and more reduce, it will get more and more stronger every time you pour alcohol on it. So you will start, this is a very commune thing, you will start in a very happy way, little by little, drinking a quite light version of it, and it becomes during the night, every time it gets stronger and stronger. So Feuerzangenbowle is a very, very interesting and funny thing to do if you have the cone for it. Looks very good. See, now it has come to a boil. You can probably not see so much, it's just the wine. Unfortunately the smell you can't get, yeah, the smell is coming, and I would just leave it here now for 3 hours, switch off the fire and let it be for 3 hours nicely solve here. Okay, so that is our Glühwein or mullet wine. Yeah, so try, experiment. If you like to put a little bit more different spices, you can put what would fit, maybe a part of that.
Cardamom, I don't think goes well.
Cardamom, not so much probably.
But
maybe a black cardamom.
Black cardamom.
Maybe
Yes,
a black cardamom would go.
Yes.
That
And
could-
what about bay leaf?
Bay leaf could be, yes, bay
Bay
leaf.
leaf and cinnamon is
Yeah.
ideal.
Since in Europe the bay leaf is a different leaf than here. Here the bay leaf is from the cinnamon tree. In
Cassia
Europe
tree.
is a different bay leaf. But here bay leaf could be go quite well. And if you want, you can cut slices of oranges and put them in there as full slices, and lime, you can put full slices of lime in there. That depends as well how you present it at the end of the day. If you want to make a little show, and before you serve, you can heat it up, and then you can put your brandy in a ladle, and you heat up your ladle of the brandy and pour the burning brandy on top of it. So that could be a thing which could be give a bit of a value to it. That's actually it. Yeah. So sweetness you will have to try. Depends on your wine. It depends on your taste. If you want it sweeter or if you want it less sweet, you can put more sugar if you want. Yeah. So this was our mullet wine. I just put some in a glass so that we can at least pretend we have rested it for 3 hours. I'm just taking this. And I have realized that wines here are very often losing their color when they become hot. Here we go. With our nice little Christmas gingerbread. So Sujatha, shall we just try if it's okay, or if we need to leave it rest and then come back this evening and have it for the rest?
I'm ready to wait. I'm ready to wait for the delicacy.
Are you ready?
It looks amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
It smells good. I hear some voices in the back that it smells. Be careful, it might be hot. Cheers,
Cheers
and Merry Christmas.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.